Hey everybody, David here, and today I'm going to be talking about Gotham Season 4, Episode 1, Pax Penguina. And this is the return of Gotham. I was looking forward to Gotham Season 4, even though I felt Season 3 wasn't quite as good as... I think Season 2 of Gotham is the best season. Then Season 3, and then Season 1. So when getting into this season, it came off Season 3, which was kind of okay. It was kind of not Season 1 quality, but it was better than... It was not quite as good as Season 2, I guess. And so I wasn't sure how I felt about the young Bruce Wayne already becoming proto-Batman. But I actually really enjoyed what I saw in this episode. I'm going to admit this. I like seeing Bruce in this persona pursuing this career as a vigilante that we eventually know him. I did think the episode went a little bit too far, though, and they kind of made him go talk to Gordon for a little bit. It was like too Batman already. It was like, come on, guys. He's already doing the disappearing act, and he's not even in, like, Batman costume yet. Slow down on giving him the full Batman treatment right now, because now Gordon's probably looking at this like, man, that kid is weird. He just comes and goes without a trace. It's like, come on, that's already raising a little bit of suspicions. But I did like how, like, the rest of the episode with him, going to Penguin's club, finding out some answers that he could, playing it very coy at the party. And then finally getting the list of people that Penguin has given out these cards to. These cards, which I'll get into a little bit, to criminals who are allowed to cause crimes. And then he was caught there at the end, which I was, oh, okay, so he's already going to be caught, and Gordon's already going to start questioning him a little bit maybe in the next episode. I will say that I like seeing Jonathan Crane back in this episode. That was really cool because I did hear that the Scarecrow was coming back, but I didn't know if they were actually going to go back or recast the actor, because the last time we saw him was back in Season 1. So it's like, can they get what is that actor doing nowadays? I don't know. But it was cool that they got him back, and that we got to see him at the very end there in the full Scarecrow costume. It's like he faced his fears, and now he's going to use his fear, the thing that he was most terrified of, against the people who terrified him, which is kind of what Batman does in Batman Begins. We also got to see speaking of Penguin, let's get into Penguin right now. Penguin is sending out these criminal cards or whatever, these certificates, to allow criminals to do whatever they want. And I was like, okay, how's the police handling this then? And it looks like the police are kind of giving up because they feel, well, Penguin solved the crime issue, sort of. Just let people who get these certificates, they're allowed to cause crimes, and people that don't have certificates, you don't have to arrest them. And because lots of people are doing that, not too many criminals don't have them, the police department isn't really doing anything. Gordon doesn't really approve to this, but what can he do, right? At this point, like, crime is getting a little bit crazier, and I do like how Penguin is kind of like, not to get too political, but they are kind of bashing us over the head with the Trump statements. And as someone who doesn't like Trump myself, I actually like the comparison. I can see, though, some people not being happy about that, like, make Gotham great again and shit like that, but someone out there is getting upset about that. So they better be careful with the way they tread that. And then we got, Gordon not giving a crap. He's going to finding these criminals that are causing crimes without the certificate, because those people are trying to show Penguin, hey, we don't care if you don't give us certificates. We're going to do shit whether you like it or not. And that was a cool part of the episode as well. I really like that part of the episode also because it's showing Penguin's vulnerable, his how vulnerable he really is. He's not as in a good place as he thinks, and it looks like we might be seeing Nigma very soon because that looks like it's one of Penguin's worst fear. When the chemical went on Penguin, he started getting these images of Nigma turning into a monster seeking revenge. He's going to be breaking out of there very, very soon, I think. I would count on, if not the next episode, episode 3 for sure. So with that being said, guys, this was a really solid return to Gotham. I'm liking where the show is going. I'm liking what they are doing with Bruce and Selina. I'm going to probably talk about this episode again. Maybe there's more things I'll come up with on Saturday. Because Saturdays, I'm going to be starting my DC TV recap again. I don't know if I'm going to call it that because there's another YouTube channel out there called the DC TV Recap. So maybe I'll call it something else. I don't know yet. DC TV Talk or something. I don't know. And I'm planning on doing it every Saturdays, covering all the DC TV shows. Which also include Arrow, The Flash, Legends, and Supergirl. So when they're all back on, we're going to talk about all of them. So I'm going to recap Gotham again on Saturday, along with talking a little bit about my expectations about some of those ones, talking about the Watchmen news that has dropped, because I haven't talked about that yet. I haven't made a video for it yet. So I'll tell you guys my thoughts on Saturday when I do that video. So I won't be doing the rest of the episodes of Gotham this season, but I really, you know me, I like to do the first episode of the season at least, and maybe episodes here and there that really grab my attention. But I'll try to make it always a tradition to do the first and last episodes of the season. So that's why I decided to do this one. So comment below if you are a fan of Gotham. Like, subscribe, and until Saturday, guys, I hope you guys can join me on Saturday when I do this new podcast. Take care.